Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Manor Lords. The village is looking pretty good. We got some sheep finally last time. We should be bringing more in today since we have our trade set to 10. So the three people that are running the livestock trading outpost should be constantly going out to get us 3 more sheep until we've reached the appropriate level of 10 sheep. Our people are plowing the fields after having harvested some of our wheat. We should be processing... We are. Okay, great. We're processing the barley into malt. Then we should be turning that malt into more ale. Right there. And lo and behold, we have ale in the tavern. So people are much happier than they were before. Nothing in the windmill right now. And I think that's because these people that normally are operating the farmhouse are out here plowing the field. Shouldn't one of the animals be over here? I know I took you guys out of the farm. I suppose I should probably put one of the oxen in here. There. An oxen is now... Griswold is now assigned. Because that's one of the major reasons we invested in putting the oxen to work so they can plow the fields much faster. And if I'm not plowing the fields with the oxen, what the heck are we doing? We're up to 186 in the treasury. That's pretty good. Got 36 planks, 8 timber. We've decided to put a stall on our blacksmithing for now, because we have how much? We have 97 sidearms and we only need 36 of them. We're doing good from a shields perspective. We have 28 extra shields. We have 46 extra spears. But the joiner's workshop is now working on small shields, so we can get our regiment of man-at-arms, or what is it? Militia footmen is what it is. Of course, we need to grow our population as well, but we do have 6 spare housing plots at this point. We could get 3 more level 3 houses. You're a level 2. What are you missing? Requirements not met. What do you mean? All the requirements have been met. Don't lie to me. We have timber, we have planks. Do we not have... No, we have 65 roof tiles. I have no idea what's going on here. Alright, have we processed all of our clay? Nope, we have 148. Where's that at? Is that in the storehouse? Here it is. Sure is. Okay. Good to know. We'll keep these people working in here until we get all that clay processed. I'm confused why I can't level up my level 2 houses here. Well, this one can. Okay. Well, we should. So 1, 2, and we need more timber. So 1 more house, and then we're at Medium Town, which is pretty good. That's the name of the town. Medium Town. It's like an RPG generator that's not very good. Ooh, I just had a kind of a weird thought. Why don't we connect this road over here? Thusly. And like make it a little curvy. I've been criticized for not having curvy roads. But we do it like this. Oh, we curve it. Why does it look so... Oh, it's because it's going over the hill. You know what? Follow the curve of the land. We go around. Ah, I like the way that looks. And then if you were to split off and you'd want to go this way, you wouldn't have to go all the way to the crossroads. There you go. Fantastic. So if you're coming up from this side of town, you take the route around the hill and then up the way into the industrial sector. And if you're heading out of town or coming from this direction, you just take this little path. Looks pretty good. That's not my road, is it? Nope, that's the main road that normally goes that way. We could build a road nearish to the wild animals, but I think we're fine. Where did this giant tree come from? You seen this giant tree? It's huge. Wild. Do we have enough oxen? We do. Or we have a full stable at the very least. Enough oxen is subjective. There we go. Griswold's plowing the field as God intended. This field we've let go fallow. Do we want it to go fallow? I think it would be good to let it recover. We have plenty of other fields that we can be focusing on in the meantime. Still only the 2 sheep. He who shall not be named is just standing in a field. He's doing his best, and that's all we can ask. We've got 1 wool, 1 leather. Do you guys process wool too? You sure do. Fantastic. That means we give them something to do in not the harvest season. As far as the tailor shop, I know we had like selected something a long time ago, which requires linen and dyes. What if we just went for like gambesons? Or maybe gambesons is just linen. Is there anything that takes just yarn? Probably not. Do we have linen? None. Well, point is moot then. Yeah, we need more timber. Hey, timber people. Get a move on. Are you doing anything? You got 7 timber. Why did you say we only have 2 timber? Oh well. I guess we're probably using some of the 7 to build these 2 new houses over here. I think that is the case. Oh, you're already level 3. Or wait a minute. What? Oh, you're all part of the same... Oh, no, you're not. I'm confused. They're just so big, they, like, build into each other. Yeah, they need more planks. They need all the timber. I don't even think... You know what I think is happening in this house is I don't even think they've started rebuilding the dang thing, which is why it's still... It looks completed. But I should remember, the level 3 houses have bronze roofs. Or I guess they're tiled roofs. They're not thatch. Because this is straw, and these are tiled. Makes sense. When I pull all the way out, I always think that I guess these are like wooden shingles is what these are, and then the level 1 houses are thatched. Thatched roofing is very interesting. It works really well, but you also have to replace it like every, I want to say it's like 3 to 4 years or something like that. I don't know if that's accurate. But yeah, the windmill people aren't gonna... You know what? Let's take the windmill people out. We didn't put anybody in the oven. Throwing the windmill people over into the farm is just gonna make this field growing go fast, or plowing go faster. And once they're actually done, then we can move somebody out of the farmhouse and into the windmill, because it's kind of a hierarchy. If you don't have the stuff processed in the farmhouse, nobody's gonna move anything over to the windmill, and if nothing's moved over to the windmill, they're not gonna grind any flour. So. Alright, are you guys still out importing livestock? Yes, she's bringing back. Bartholmes also has a sheep. Hans does not. Hans is still on a journey to find more sheep. I think we still just have the 2. So that means we'll have 4 shortly. There he is. Grethline. Grethline? Don't ask me to pronounce things correctly. It's not gonna end well for any of us. Alright, we're holding steady at 7 months worth of food, which is pretty good. We haven't finished harvesting the berries. I'm just gonna let that grow. Possible droughts. I've gotten lucky And then I haven't had a drought happen yet. You know, knock on wood and all that. Pretty pleased with how things are going, though. Still don't have an excess of small shields, so we're doing fine there. The blacksmith, I'm kind of wondering if it wouldn't be a good idea to swap over to polearm, or maybe we should build some tools for a bit, because it only takes an iron slab to make a tool. I don't 100% know what tools are for, other than maybe just selling. Because I don't think I have any buildings that require tools. Maybe the charcoal kiln? Nope. Just timber. Hunting camp? Nope. New family, heck yeah! Kitchen post. There's a well. Corpse pit. I forgot about the corpse pit. And we have all that stuff. I don't think tools are... Actually, I should take a look at this. Because people pointed out, and this is just all about balancing the game, but people did point out that sometimes just selling the raw commodity is more valuable than selling the thing that you make out of the raw commodity. Let's see, crafting materials. Iron slabs we could export for 4. And then if we look at the tools that we make of it, we don't know what the export price is necessarily. It's the same thing for ale. Or I mean, we had to unlock ale before we could find out what it was. So I think we'll go ahead and establish a trade route. Okay, so you can sell it for more, and that's a good thing. You can sell tools for 6 versus selling just the raw iron for 4. What if we were to look at pole arms? We don't have enough money to fit. It's a little unfortunate that it doesn't tell you what the thing would be exported for until you've researched it. But we could think about pole arms too. Basically, I'd want pole arms to be 12, which that seems, or I guess not 12 because it's 1 iron and 1 wood, but I'd want it to be at least like 8 or 9 because we're selling bows and shields for 6. So if you divide the shield in half, it should be worth 3, and then 1 iron, it should be worth 9. I honestly don't think there would be anything more economical to do with the iron than to make tools and export them. So let's just have our blacksmith here. Oh, we can undisable you. Just start making tools. I like this plan. I'm sure we've got loads of iron by this point. I lied. We have 4 iron. Where'd all our iron go? We only have 3 iron slabs? Is it all in the house? No, not really. I don't know. That's weird. I would have thought because we'd put these guys on pause for a while, they would have made like way more iron at the bloomery, you know? Maybe our iron production is lagging. Because it does seem like as soon as the iron's there, it's immediately processed out. So maybe we should take the family that just arrived and put them to work in the mining pit. We got plenty of iron still. Like, we're not even close to maxing out the iron. But once we actually do, we could research the deep mine and then make that a priority. Heck yeah, finished one of the burgages. This one's very close, it still needs the timber delivered. Are you a level 2? You are. You're next on the line. Where'd our other sheep go? Anybody know? Oh, there they go. Running across the field. Ah, now we have 4. Fantastic. Do they sheep together? Is that do they herd together? 4 out of 38. Man, I made this field so big and it's so super unnecessary. Uh-oh, somebody's not happy. Is it due to firewood? Sure enough. And tavern supply. You guys don't have enough supply? What's the malt house doing? Is the barley all gone already? Sure. No, it's not. It's just... It must be in... Well, where the hell is the barley? I'm confused. Is it out in the field? I don't know. One thing is certain, though, is they've finished their processing of the field. So let's take a person out of there. Get them working in the windmill. I don't know where the barley went. Because it claims we have 38 barley. Is it all in the brewery? No, they wouldn't put the barley in the brewery. It should be in the malt house, but there's no barley in the malt house either. Is there a way to tell? I don't know. Not an easy way to tell, if there is a way to tell. All right, we're one plot away from being a medium town. These guys have built their house into the street. It's very presumptuous of them. This is my street now. New mercenary companies available. Fantastic. We did spend a lot of money to unlock that tools manufacturing, so we would like to get our hands on more tools here. We already got 22 though, so that's impressive. Considering there doesn't seem to be any use for tools, we should definitely get trading of tools setting up. So export tools. Let's have a desired surplus of 10. So we'll just hold on to 10 and for the, you know, in case for whatever reason we decide that we need to use tools for something. I'm not sure why. Maybe in the future. But that'll be a nice amount of income for us since I bulldozed our archer house before.
Anywhere else.
Right now we're sitting on still 7 houses. Basically every time we upgrade a house to level 3, it gives us another house addition. Settlement increase, fantastic. I'm thinking we should get better deals since we're starting to lean very heavily on trade. Getting more trade would be great. Long term, I definitely want to get my hands on deep mining, so charcoal burning is definitely on the short list. Armor making is also a very interesting idea for us since we're leaning heavily into being a mining / iron town. Double the capacity of all berry deposits is like fine, but I'm not super interested in that right now. Use a fallow field as a pasture does not really interest me because we just have so much spare land. You saw how big the pasture I made was, and it's like not even close to being at full capacity. Sheep breeding would be nice just to have kind of a passive income of more sheep so we don't have to just keep buying them. Rye cultivation, irrigation, orchardry, meh. Not really what we're leaning towards. Foreign suppliers is not really on our short list. So I'm thinking, depending on how many more levels of development we have, charcoal burning, deep mining would be good. Deep mining is basically a necessity for this town, because if we run out of iron eventually, the town will... I mean, it won't die, but it will lose its major income. So those two then maybe armor making, basic and then advanced, and then master, I suppose, beyond. And then sheep breeding is also kind of on the list, but maybe the last thing we would do. These two aren't as important since we're not as focused on the animals as we might be. So I don't think I'll focus on those at all, really. So the next level, we need 2 more Burgage Plot level 2s, and then 15 level 3s. So we need to upgrade to level 3. We need to upgrade to level 3 5 more times, and then add 2 more level 2 houses. So this one's definitely on the short list. We just need to get our hands on more timber. Are you producing, like, crazy amounts of planks? Is that what's happening? Oh, no, you're still making planks because they have to go into the shield production. How's shield production looking? We do have a surplus of shields now. Does that mean our men are fully outfitted? It does. But we would still need 9 small shields surplus to fully kit out the militia footmen here. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Things are doing good. I think we should... I think the next development point we do get, though, is going to be charcoal, and then the deep mines after that. Clay furnace, are you still producing? How much clay do we got lying around? 129. Okay, so they're producing tiles fairly slowly, which is fine. It's not a high priority. We just need enough tiles to be able to get to level 3. And that is, if we wanted to get to level 3, you need, what do you need for that? 4 tiles. So we actually have enough right now to almost upgrade 20 houses. I guess 18 houses if I was actually going to do the math. Nobody lives in that house, so we can't actually upgrade that house, which is unfortunate. But we do need to upgrade 2 more houses to level 2 at the very least. So I guess let's go ahead and do that, just to get the requirement knocked out. And then if anybody ever moves into this house, we can finally level it up and actually have our archer shot back. Or maybe we move the archers over here. We still have, like, a crazy amount of bows, so I'm not super concerned with getting the archery shot back online. I'm kind of thinking I should definitely get the second shield, or the spear militia going. So this means we need 16 large shields times 2, because you need that for both. Oh wait, actually this is really nice. It tells you overall what are all of the components you have available. So right now we have enough spears, we have enough sidearms by a lot, we have enough small shields, plenty of war bows, but we need 70 more recruits to fill out our ranks fully, and we need 16 more shields. So you guys, go ahead and go back to producing large shields for a bit. And then we just need to focus on growing our population, and then we're going to have a pretty solid standing army here. We'll have 72 spearmen, we'll have 72 archers, 36 footmen, and then obviously our 12 retinue. And then long term we might want to get our polearm militia as well. What is this? So this is polearms. This is crossbows too. Crossbows would be kind of sick. Is that like its own? If I was gonna look at the, I wanted to see. You don't have space for a backyard thing? Ah, so it's the Fletcher's Workshop can make crossbows. Very nice. What was that weird weapon? Spears, sidearms. Is it I wonder if it's in the smithy. No, that only makes tools. I'm at a loss. Burgage level 2 is finished. Yeah, I'm kind of I'm kind of at a loss there. I don't actually know. Put another family to work in the woodcutter's house. So we apparently need even more wood as we're approaching fall. It is now September. We're harvesting the wheat field. And the flax. Fantastic. In that case, put another family back in the farmhouse. Got plenty of grain, so we can go ahead. A bandit camp.
Well, anything.
I'm another ruler. Excuse me. Light infantry. Spearmen and archers. Okay. Where was the bandit camp? Zoom out. Aha! Okay, so he's trying to get to the bandit camp before I do. So this is very important. This is something I didn't really pay attention to. But beating the rival lord to the encampment is actually very useful. Because... Oops. If you don't, he gets credit for killing all the bandits, and that's a useful. You get influence for that. So if we can cause him not to get the credit for that, that would be fantastic. All right, stop running, all of you. I'm telling you not to run. Do I have to do this one at a time? Apparently, yes. Walking. Good. Okay. What does this mean? Balanced. Good. All right, everybody form up here. We'll figure out your formations later. We'll just have you form a marching squad there, and then we'll send you to deal with the bandit camp. Thankfully, there's like a nice open field to fight the bandits on. Just a bunch of brigands. Easy peasy to deal with. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't mess with our production too much, because we're going to be pulling a lot of the farmers out of the fields for now. I think based on the fact that we're sending half of our workforce away, let's pull the people out of the mining pit now, and then focus very heavily on farming. Ooh, look at our field of sheep! We have 8 sheep now. We only need 2 more. Yeah, getting more people into the fields and being able to harvest the fields in a good amount of time before winter seems like a good use of our time now. Yeah, so you guys are about half done with that field of wheat, half done with the field of flax. You haven't started on the barley field. And then these 2 are still growing, but you can pivot to those after the fact. So yeah, like as we get more and more freed up families, I think I'm going to focus very heavily on putting anybody who's new to work in the farmhouse. Windmill's still doing fine. If we do get somebody freed up, and I might want to steal while you're running your own shop. That's unfortunate, because we don't want to take anybody who's running a food shop or any kind of stall in the marketplace out, because that can have negative knock-on effects where your people are like, well, now I don't have anybody to sell me honey, and then your people are annoyed. We do need to start making food because we're starting to eat into our supply. We also need, you know what? Steal the person from the clay furnace. Put them to work in the forager's hut, because we need the berries. We don't want the berries to not get harvested and then just spoil in the winter. Iron is still important to keep that running. Why don't we... Oh, I just did the thing I told myself not to do. Let's steal a person from the hunting camp and put them to work in the tent, or in the fields. Alright, these guys are pretty much formed up. We'll just get them marching so we can get ahead of our rival here. Because we're a bit ahead of them. So if we get our you know, button gear, we should be well ahead of them. Because they have further to go than we do, I think. The way I want this to look, I'm kind of thinking both spears in front, thusly. Archers behind. Footmen off to the side here. And then the same thing with the retinue on the other side. So then we can kind of catch them in a pincer. Ah, perfect. That looks exactly like what I want it to look like. With a few tweaks here and there. So we'll have them march on over there, and then we'll deal with the bandits next episode. So, if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Manor Lords or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!